Welcome back to Miss Teacher Tube with Janice Leong. Today we're going to be looking at subtraction with regrouping. Now we're going to, of course, start out looking at it with the base 10 material. Then we're going to do a little bit of drawing to understand what that looks like when we do it in drawing form. And then we're going to look at the standard algorithm when it's just in numeric form with absolutely no more drawing, no more manipulatives. It's going to be a fun day today. The regrouping process is very exciting. Have fun on today's episode of Miss Teacher Tube. Well, here's our starting place for today. So we're going to start off by looking at the base 10 materials, and we're going to do this subtraction problem. So 67 take away 48. So we build the larger number first. So we're building 67, and we're going to take 48 away from it. So we're, of course, going to start out with our ones. So we need to take 8 ones away from 7 ones. So here's 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, but we need to take 8 away. Big problem. Don't have enough. This is where regrouping comes in. So we're going to take one of our 10s and we're going to change this 10 into 10 ones. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, what I like students to do is to keep that 10 that we've just regrouped off to the side together so we can easily see where we've done our regrouping. So now all of a sudden, to take 8 away from 17 is a whole lot easier. So let's go ahead and take 8 away. We'll take these 7 and we'll take 1 from here. Now all of a sudden, this problem is way easier. Now we're not done yet because we still have to take our 4 10s away. Don't forget to take your 10s away. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 10s away. And then we're going to come to our answer, which has 2, 4, 6, 8. One more is 9 ones. And 1 10. So our problem, 67 take away 48, the answer is 19. So the next thing we're going to look at is subtracting by drawing the base 10 material. So the problem we're going to look at is 83 minus 48. So we're going to draw, again, lines for 10s, dots for 1s. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to be taking away 48. And again, here we have a problem with the ones. We can't take 8 ones away from 3 ones. So we have to do some regrouping. So we're going to take one of these 10s and we're going to turn it into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, when I have students do this, I have them group the 10 that they've changed back and forth all together, preferably by 2, so it's much easier for them to count and keep track of, but they can clearly see what they regrouped. The minute you're done regrouping it here, cross it out here. So now, all of a sudden we have 10, 11, 12, 13 ones, and we can take 8 away from 13 ones. So let's go ahead and take 8 away. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's take these 8 away. These are gone. Don't forget to take your 10s away. So here we have to take 4 10s away. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 10s away. This leaves us with 2, 3, 4, 5 1s and 1, 2, 3 10s. So our answer is 35. Welcome back. So this is our first step to regrouping with subtraction. So basically we're going to take these problems, we're going to regroup them on this side on this chart, then we're going to do our subtraction. So the first thing we're going to look at is our ones. So we absolutely cannot take 9 ones away from 8 ones, so we have to do some regrouping. So with the first step, it looks like this. We're going to steal a 10 from the tens. That's going to become 4 tens. Our 8 is going to get 10 bigger and become 18. We're going to move the bottom part of our problem over. Now all of a sudden it's way easier to do because we can also take 9 away from 18. So 9 take away 18 take away 9 is 9 left over. 4 take away 2 is 2. So our answer is 29. With this one, we're going to take a look first at our ones place value. We can absolutely not take 9 ones away from 7, so we have to do some regrouping. So we're going to steal a 10. That's going to become 5. Our 17 is going to get, our 7 is going to get 10 bigger and become 17. We're going to move our 19 over. And now all of a sudden we can do this subtraction. Now for students that are having difficulty subtracting once the number gets considerably larger, just count up from the smaller number. So grab the 9 and count up to the 17. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So the answer is 8. You can do the same here. Grab the 1, count up to 5, and your answer is going to be 4. So our total answer is 48. I've got some problems coming up on the next slides. Have some fun with them. Welcome back. So now we're finally at the standard algorithm. So I'm going to show you 4 different problems with the standard algorithm. You've noticed I've left a space at the top of my chart so that I can do my regrouping up there. I would strongly suggest that if you get confused, use the space around the problems to write your regrouping out so you can keep track of it. So this is what this is going to look like. 7 ones cannot be taken away from 1, 1. So I have to do some regrouping. So this one is going to become 10 bigger. It's going to become 11. And my 10s is going to get 1 smaller. So now I only have 6 10s. So 7, I'm going to take 7 away from 11. So again, if you're having problems with the counting, don't worry about it. Grab the smallest number and count up to the larger one. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4 is the difference. And grab the 2, count up to 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 is your difference. So our total answer is 44. Here, we can take away this. So this one we do not need to do any regrouping. So please pay attention as you go along. Sometimes you don't need to regroup. Don't get into the habit of all of a sudden pulling stuff over if you don't need to. So here I can take 6 away from 8, and I have no problem taking 2 away from 5. So my answer here is 32. Down here, oh, big problem. I cannot take 9 ones away from 2 ones. So now I need to go into my regrouping. So here I'm going to steal a 10. That's going to have 3 left over. My 2 gets 10 bigger, so it becomes 12. And all of a sudden I can take 9 away from 12. Again, grab the 9, count up to 12. 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 is our answer. And here, 2 up to 3, 1 is the difference. So our total answer is 13. For this one, oh, here we go. We're in trouble again. We can't take 8 ones away from 7 ones. We have to do some regrouping. So we're going to steal a 10. We're going to make this one 10 bigger. So 17 instead of 7. And we're going to have 2 left over here. Now all of a sudden, we can take 8 away from 17. So let's grab the 8 and count up to 17. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So all of a sudden that's 9. Is the difference. 2 take away 2 is nothing. And again, if the answer is nothing and it's the beginning of your number, you do not need to put a 0. If there's nothing there, it's just no 10s. So our answer here is 9. So I've got some problems coming up on the next slides for you. Pause them and work on the problems and check your answers on the slides afterwards. We'll see you soon. Well, we've come to the end of another Teacher Tude episode. I just have one cautionary note for you. Regrouping seems to be one of the most challenging activities for elementary school children. This is one activity you should practice over and over again. And if you have any problems, please go back in any of the videos dealing with regrouping and watch it again and practice your skills. Grade 2, 3, and even 4 students find some of these skills very challenging, and it's hard to remember them from year to year and build on that skill with higher and higher place values. So please, if you're going to spend any time practicing anything, this is where you should spend your time. Make sure you have a very thorough understanding, boys and girls, of regrouping, because it's going to come in so handy in the higher grades. That's it for this episode of Miss Teacher Tube. We'll see you soon.